What's up, everyone? It's Mr. Ramble coming at you with more science. In our last class, we talked about how energy travels in the form of resources in our matter cycles. And those resources can look a variety of different ways in these matter cycles. But we specifically focused on how organisms access this energy and how they are able to use this energy. To recap, this is the equation for cellular respiration, which is the process in which organisms, both autotrophs and heterotrophs, engage in. This is the same process in which they use their stored energy to conduct their daily practices and daily bodily processes. So without this, organisms would not be able to access their stored energy, therefore being able to move, breathe, etc. This is how both autotrophs and heterotrophs use the energy that they obtained as stored energy. Today, I want to jump into food webs, but before we get into that, I want us to identify the different types of heterotrophs. First, because they are a vital part of our food web, but second, it is important to identify the differences between each one. As previously mentioned, heterotrophs consume in order to access stored energy. They consume resources to obtain energy and then conduct cellular respiration to activate that stored energy. The first type of heterotroph is an herbivore. They only eat plants such as cows and rabbits. The second type of heterotroph is an omnivore, those who do eat plants and also animals, both of them just like humans. Another heterotroph is the carnivore, those who only specifically eat meat because of their diet and digestive system. Lastly, we have our friendly decomposers who consume waste, so dead organisms. A food web shows multiple food chains, or food chains being the direction in which energy flows. So I have drawn over here a food pyramid that should act as a food web, and later I'll show us a food web that will show the same exact thing. So where energy mainly comes from is the sun. This is the form of trophic energy. We have an arrow pointed to the bottom of our pyramid, meaning the energy, this trophic energy from the sun, transfers to the producers in this food pyramid. So producers get this energy from the sun and then transfer that energy, again, the arrow pointing to the energy flow, which is a trophic chain, or excuse me, a food chain, and producers provide energy to our primary consumers or our herbivores. Our primary consumers provide energy to our secondary consumers, and then our secondary consumers provide energy to our tertiary consumers. All these levels, all these trophic levels of the food web, remember this is still the food web but in the form of a pyramid, provide energy to decomposers, one of the types of heterotrophs. And these decomposers in turn provide energy to our producers, and we can see a cycle continue. Keys we need to know: the different types of heterotrophs, why the arrows point in the way that they do, it is the direction of energy flow, and the different levels, the different trophic level names. This is the basis and fundamentals of the food web. After you're completed, make sure to complete this exit ticket that reviews today's lesson. For homework, you will see a sample of a food web. This is the same exact thing as this food pyramid. We have trophic energy going to the producer, energy from the producer going to the primary consumer, and etc. Your goal for tonight's homework is, with a partner or by yourself, create your own food web using the different trophic levels and correctly identifying where energy is flowing. The rubric is available here, and you have access to all of this on the Google Stream page. If you have any questions, let me know, but other than that, I'll see you in class and take care.